it's a good thing he does. It's a good thing he does learn as fast as he does, or because he does have the attention span of a pissant.
Sounds like somebody I know.
Damn, a pissant.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
That's probably why, like father, like son. Let's see. And we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let Me Just Say podcast. I am your host, Ray. With me as always, we have Father.
Happy. Nah, fuck that song.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's gotta be one of the most turnaround songs ever.
And of course, we have Dion.
Good evening.
It's been a while, gentlemen. What have we been up to?
Man, I'm lit. I went to a birthday party. I had liquor. And, it was an African party, so I'm lit right now.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, Dion.
Fresh off of work. Fresh off of some weed. About to pour myself a drink.
Riveting. I meant to do this last week, but my grandparents was in town, and I had to spend time with them.
You got both your grandparents?
Yeah.
All of mine passed, sadly.
Yeah. May God rest their souls.
Hang on to y'all grandparents, yo. Some of us ain't got ours.
I know.
Yeah, I'm working on paying my grandmother in New York a visit.
And speaking of, it's also my grandfather's birthday today, so happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
That's where I actually get my name from. Raymond. I get it from my grandfather.
Yeah. I think you posted that too.
Oh man, so happy birthday, Grandpa. I know he hates it when I be posting Facebook statuses and
he hates it.
You be seeing him. It'd be embarrassing. I'm a grown ass man, yet my grandfather sees something. I'll be like, damn.
Shout out to Grandpa.
Yeah. Grandparents would do that to you. All right. Like I said, it's been a while, gentlemen. Where do you want to start at?
I don't care. Start.
Right,
there's a lot to talk about, so
I'm saying just start. We can literally go anywhere.
All right, since we're going anywhere, we're going to go with Bad Boy. Let's start with Diddy.
Oh, I know who can't go anywhere.
Take that.
You know who can't go anywhere.
Oh man, yeah.
Watch the Sean John.
For those who's been living under a rock, Diddy done turned himself in, and he has been denied bond. And I'm paraphrasing a lot, but the meat and potatoes. I guess when they raided his house, they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Oh man, they found that. They found all kinds of drugs. They found.
I heard they found like 740 something dildos.
That too. Oh my god.
It was a freaky.
I'm
bro.
I don't. Oh man.
I'm just saying, ain't Diddy a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Diddy a Scorpio, ain't he? That's why. Take that.
Yeah,
yep. And he a November Scorpio at that.
Ooh.
Ain't that the same as? Never mind.
Now let me explain something to y'all. Okay. Now, as a representative of Scorpios myself, because I am a Scorpio moon, as along being a Leo sun, I must say this about Diddy. All that dildo and baby oil shit. Scorpios are ruled by the genitals. You feel what I'm saying? Just let that sink in for a second.
That's
They're
not.
ruled by the gentleman.
Don't, don't stop.
That's all I'm saying. Ain't no stop.
no,
That's the truth. I can't stop the
no,
truth from being the
no,
truth.
no.
They some freaky frogs. Okay, that's just what it is. So some of them may go off the deep end and really be freaky with the shit. The only particular thing is with Diddy in particular, it's the same shit as R. Kelly. It's the same fucking situation. You got this nigga that got all the motherfucking money and all the power in the world because he has people that will enable the shit. You know what I'm saying? He has a whole squad, a whole posse, a whole network of people that let this nigga rock until now. So we can talk about Diddy if we want to, but just like R. Kelly, if you want to put that nigga on the cross, there's so many other people you're gonna have to put in the cross. Niggas is looking at Jay-Z. Niggas is looking at, I mean, people been looked at Oprah, so I don't even have to mention her. Look at all the people Diddy has fucking shook hands with.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all, and another thing too, he was denied bond, but think of how much dirt Diddy has on everybody in the motherfucking industry. You feeling what I'm saying? That's what I'm worried about. So again, like, and I said this before, TD Jakes, I'm looking at you. He
Oh
is
my
too
God.
quiet for my fucking liking. He is too quiet for my liking. He knows some shit. I'm telling
A
you.
a lot of people have gone radio fucking silent.
I don't mean to make it humorous, but TD Jakes, you need to come to the motherfucking court. Because you know something. That's why you so quiet.
Freaky fraud.
Freaky fraud. It's a thousand fucking bottles of baby oil. You must have blessed some of them. I'm just saying. Wake up out of your sleep.
Oh man. It's first of all, I heard he's on suicide watch too. So
Shit.
either it's going to be bigger than Nino Brown, or he's just going to just die with the secrets. I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going to happen, but I like when I heard this, like I just laughed. I don't know why. Everything about this was just funny to me. It's just
1,000 pounds of baby oil is diabolical.
and you know what's
It
the
was
funny?
for me. It went from nasty to funny to outright ridiculous.
You know what's the funniest part to me? You know, Meek Mill, because Meek Mill is okay.
No,
I want to say this about Meek Mill. God bless his soul. But Meek Mill is one of those niggas where it's just like you like that he's loyal to you, but he does not need to talk for you. You're like you tell him, yo, I appreciate you having my back. But shut the fuck up. You're not making it any better.
Oh,
right, man.
no, they
There's
be
not much to defend here.
No, they be
Please
clowning the fuck out of Meek Mill. I don't know if y'all be seeing it. The joke, like, I thought Drake jokes were bad. Meek jokes, oh my god, they be going in on that nigga.
Meek does it to himself.
That might be the worst part of this.
It's like, and I mean, like, yo, Meek, just stay at it. It's like you don't see Holmes talking, you don't see Oprah talking. Hell, you don't even hear TD Jakes big ass talking. Why are you talking?
Meek,
To me, this is how I know Meek is innocent. That's how I know Meek is the innocent one.
he just can't help it. That's his character.
Oh my god. I mean, shit, sex trafficking and some shit like that. Do you even think they have a case with Diddy? That's
I don't think it matters because he don't have the protection, the complexion for the protection. You know what I'm saying? He's a black man in
They
a motherfucking
they've
system.
got video footage of these gatherings.
These freak offs. These freak offs.
I was trying
Freak
to avoid
offs.
saying that because I ain't trying to get you monetized.
Yeah, but
But
at the same time, Diddy got niggas that'll fucking, tell on him. Remember the chick from Danity Kane? I forgot her name, but she done came out.
motherfuckers
Oh,
been
the
telling
J.
on Diddy and niggas
Yeah,
haven't been listening.
that's true too. Because Base Ben said that nigga was foul.
Can we talk about the white guy that said he was being used as a sex slave between him and Cassie?
Yes. But at the same time, I take that shit with a grain of salt.
Because they they wrote that off as him just, you know, talking shit.
But the thing is, brother
I'm
Dion, the thing is though, like it's another thing too. We wasn't there. So niggas is gonna come out the woodwork and say shit. It's like Bill Cosby all over again. Like there
but
was women
here's
that was coming out, and then there was more women that was coming out, and then all of a sudden there was women that was recanted. I believe Ray, you even mentioned that some of them recanted their story and said they made it up.
Yeah.
So like again, shit like this, you gotta fucking take it with a grain of salt, because as you know, people will say anything. And we wasn't there. So what when it comes to cases like this, I'm someone I just watch. You know, if it comes out, it comes out, but don't get caught up in what people say because people can say a lot of shit. But
Um,
the video footage is what we really worried about because that shit right there for the world to see, that is what people are looking at Diddy as right now.
and that's the
what was you saying, Dion?
that's the thing I was leaning towards. I was gonna say I wonder if that's in them videos that they was talking about, and then he'll have some form of vindication.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I would love to pay attention to the case, but I'm gonna be honest. The stuff that I think everything about this joint is funnier uh outside of the case. I'm not even on the case yet. I think everything about this is just funny as hell. But then again, I'm like my father. I said we're gonna see how things have turned out. And any last words before we move on to our next topic? Yo, Meek Mill, just go somewhere. That's all I'm gonna say. Go somewhere, please.
Yeah,
Like I said, I appreciate you, but you're not doing that man any favors.
someone needs to keep an eye on Cat Williams.
Ain't nobody touching cat. If anybody touches cat, that means someone got something to hide. Let's get into our next topic, which is did y'all watch the debate between Trump and Kamala, or did y'all catch highlights?
I mean, I caught a little bit of it, but nah, I ain't watching. I'm not interested in them people.
Yeah, I was wondering what was your thoughts about the whole debate thing?
I know
I
Kamala
didn't.
Harris won, and I ain't even watch it, and I know she fucking bodied that nigga.
I ain't even bother watching it, but I've been laughing at all these memes of Trump talking about people eating cats and dogs and whatnot.
I actually watched that live. I said, wow, he actually said that shit.
That's fucking crazy.
That was the first thing that came out. I said, "Wow, he actually said that." I want to know who the hell is his writers because they need to be fired. They need to be fired. And I heard like the vice president is giving him all
This
the
might,
details, and if that's the
this might
case,
not have nothing to do with no writers. This is just him
shady
being
man. I
old
think
and
that's
his brain going to shit.
yeah. And plus, yo, whoever's his vice president, he needs to drop him because his vice president's not helping out either. So and like, here's the thing. I guess I mean I wish D Wolf was here because I guess he can point out there's things that come out kind of lied about, and I'm not really. I'm pretty sure Trump lied about some stuff too. And then even though I was watching, I was like, I think Kamala knew that she really didn't have much. Is like let Trump bury. I think the whole thing was like we're going to let Trump bury himself, and
It
I'm
worked.
just trying to. But the one thing I noticed, like she still didn't have no policies for some of the questions that they had, so that's also concerning. I want people to understand, like they say they want to do something to like help the middle class and then help lower class people, but neither of them had a plan. So again, as I reiterate, I'm holding my votes. I don't think I'm voting for. I say none of these people is giving me a reason. And I'm gonna speak for myself. None of these candidates is giving me a reason to like want to vote for them, and I do not feel confident in saying like I'm going to vote for so and so. Neither of them has persuaded me, and I wonder like where is this country going to go? And
Straight to hell.
it's, it's weird to me. It's just weird because I don't have I don't like both of the candidates as president, and it's just like if this is what we're choosing, like this is really what we're choosing. Like, I don't. And then you gonna tell me if I don't, I'm just wasting my vote. I'm like I feel like I'm wasting my vote voting for someone I don't want to be president. So what about that? So I don't know. Any last words on that before we move on to our next topic?
No.
All right. Shoot. Oh yeah, Father, you wanted to talk about this. So it was the whole thing about Tyrese and the child support thing. So what was it that you wanted to talk about or wanted to bring up?
Child support and Tyrese. You
Yeah.
talking about the link I posted?
Yeah.
Yeah, bruh. Like, I mean, the only reason why I even posted that was because this is a grown ass man like crying his eyes out for the rest of the world, and you know this is nothing new for Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's an emotional dude, but what I wanted to really talk about is the fact that he's one of the bravest niggas that I know because of the fact that he does that. You know what I'm saying? Like he fucking puts his emotions out for the world to see that a black man can cry, that a black man can have emotions and feel some type of way about his kids. You know what I'm saying? And you know he's not a perfect man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think any man is perfect. But you know, I also feel like for him, it's much more of a way to connect with the people that you know he's entertained for so long. So I well, we all know like child support when it comes to men has always been like a very sensitive subject because it's been weaponized. But at the same time, though, like this is a lesson that you really got to be careful about who you lay your seed with. You know what I'm saying? People that you have children with can sometimes be the obstacle to having a relationship with said children. So you just got to be careful about who it is that you have children with, in the sense that the environment that you put that child in is going to dictate what type of child is going to grow up to be. So just keep that in mind, and um, you know, learn from others' examples. Like we see Tyrese going through it right now and shit like that, but
Mm.
at the same time, I'm pretty sure he's a wonderful father to his kids. So, um, just for him to like be that vulnerable on the internet and shit like that, especially with the expectations of black men and shit like that, I just thought it was something worth highlighting. What do you guys think?
I mean,
I think so. I think Tyrese is like Spider Man. Someone is just built making him suffer, and he just cannot control it for some reason. um, I hate to, I want Tyrese to live a long,
okay.
happy, worry free life, and like it seems like just shit just keep fucking with him and some shit like that, and I be feeling sorry for him for some because it's like no man should be going through this, especially like someone like Tyrese. It's like but there's a reason why I don't have kids. I'm picky, and and I stole this from father, but I've
It's
always
good to
felt
be
like this.
picky. It's good to be picky.
I don't use it. Well, I don't like to use the term picky. I use the word selective. I think there's a better term.
Same shit. You're just
But
using it's they're synonyms. It's you're literally it's just another. It's a fancy way of saying picky.
yeah, yeah. But if I may quote father over here, not everybody is deserving of my seed, and I don't just want to give it out to anybody. Like there's people out there that's just wicked and just like want to take from you, and then especially if you got child support. I mean, you got money, they'll just come after you for your child support. And now I know I don't make the money Tyrese do, but at the same time, I know like usually who you with that can really change your life and how things look. Now, although I've always had baby fever. I'm also glad that I don't have these financial burdens or these baby mamas running problems as a single man. So, and honestly, reasons like this is why like most men stay single and childless. So that's my opinion. So I want to get an opinion from a married man, as in Dion. Go ahead, Dion.
I mean, I'm technically I'm not married, but I will say this: it's good to be picky.
You married in spirit.
You know what I'm saying? I I am where I am. Yeah, I have my little issues here and there that I have to deal with or whatever, but that's life. But the reason I've gotten through most of the shit that I've gotten through is because of a certain woman. And the reason said woman is in my life and said woman has given me two chaotic yet awesome ass kids is because I'm fucking picky. It isn't often that a guy literally stumbles on his exact type that just happens to be madly in love with him. So Yeah, man. Be picky. You will inevitably find what you want. Be picky and be patient about who you date, who you lay with, who you have kids with, who you marry, all that shit. Be picky. Be picky, be cautious, and be smart.
Don't be game goofy.
Well,
And I can't stress this part enough. Avoid thinking with the wrong head. I want to repeat that because I know someone somewhere is going to feel this one in their soul. They need this message. Avoid thinking with the wrong head. And that's all I got to say about that.
all right. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Man, shout out to Tyrese, man. I hope he doing okay.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay as well.
And I
But
hope he has nothing to do with all that baby oil.
Oh my God, don't.
also, and speaking of thinking with the wrong head, I want to talk about Shannon Sharp getting caught on Instagram
Ooh, ooh,
Lord
having
Jesus.
sex on
ooh,
Instagram
ooh.
Live.
Yo.
First
Oh
of
man,
all,
what are your
real
thoughts
quick,
about that? Let's
real
get
quick,
straight to it. What are your thoughts?
Son,
real quick.
I
I just want to shout out Shannon Sharp for having the best sex tape without having the sex tape. Shout out to
Put the dick in you.
man, I don't know what was funnier, the audio or whatever of him and whoever the hell Michelle was, or the conversation he had with Chad Ochocinco following. I don't know which was funnier.
I thought all of it was funny.
Did you see that between him and Ochocinco?
Yeah, and he and Chad Johnson was salivating because he knew because it was funny because Shannon Sharp was getting on Chad Johnson for being unprofessional, sort of, and he had to kind of like give him up. And then next thing you know, this shit happened. And like Chad Johnson could not wait, and you can tell he had a smile on his face too.
Hey, let me just say this, and I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna leave this whole topic the fuck alone. Shout out to Chad Johnson just for being a good fucking friend. Because as they were addressing this topic, for those who didn't see that particular conversation, like Shannon Sharp was clearly, mildly embarrassed. I mean, it. Personally, I don't think he has nothing to be embarrassed about, but that's that's just me.
Do you think he set that up on purpose because people kept him
Nah,
replay?
nah, nah. There, there was something. There was something about how he was addressing that shit in this particular conversation I'm talking about between him and Chad Johnson. Um, this was an honest mistake.
Yeah, because a lot of people was like, I guess he butt down the Instagram live, and people was like, how the fuck you butt down? Look, look, this is coming from a person. I butt down a lot of people, and I butt down my stuff to. This is weird. The weirdest thing I ever butt down. I almost bought something off of Amazon out of butt down.
Shit.
It's possible. Look,
The only thing I've set off by accident is my music. Um I I have a playlist of songs that I like to, smoke to or whatever, right, on Apple Music. It took me a moment to realize that my shit wasn't set to random, and this is me working on a freight truck with a coworker, and he's just like, damn, so you got all the stoner songs on one big playlist, huh?
uh, oh, shit. That boy, I don't know. There's all I know is that boy Shannon was getting it in. And, I knew he wasn't gonna get in trouble because I think a lot of people was comparing it to like Paul Pierce and shit or something like that. And I was like, "What? Nah, you could tell about Paul Pierce's shit. You could tell he was intentionally trying to get himself fired. You could tell that was just. You could tell it was an honest mistake. And you know, as far as I mean, yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna get in trouble, but I knew that they was gonna give him shit for it, and I'm glad that they gave him shit for it because I was like, I don't think he should get away, but I mean, it does happen. I know, like I said, I almost bought something when I butt down shit. Like it's even though and that shit was. I mean, like
I
I know I butt
oh
down numbers. I don't butt down.
oh I just thought about something. Can I tell you? Oh, speaking of butt dial, like that. Okay, so this happened a couple of years ago, right? I got a homeboy who I used to work with, right? At the job that I was working before the pandemic kicked off and shit, he was telling niggas about this chick from another department in the building that we was working on, whatever, that he was fucking around with or whatever, like bragging about fucking her and shit, right? But what he didn't realize was that he butt dialed his girlfriend's number as he was telling his story. She heard everything.
That's not a butt down. That's karma, nigga.
That's I believe the story though.
And to quote Cat Williams, everything, everything.
That was God. That was God just being petty.
Oh shit.
It's like, okay, you gonna brag about it? I might as well. I mean, shit, brag about it to her too.
She pulls up on him at the job the next day to curse him out.
Let this be a lesson to y'all. Black men don't cheat.
Oh my god.
Hey man,
No.
leave Shannon Sharp alone. If that nigga want to get some pussy, let that man have some pussy in peace. He got his. Guy beats girl, girl beats guy. That's it.
I just like
Look.
I like the funniest part about the sex tape was like all the old head sayings that nigga shared his showers.
You ain't shit.
And then he started growling.
You ain't shit.
He was like, "Let me put that nigga in you. Let me go ahead and put that nigga." And then he started breathing heavy, and then
That's my Michelle. That's my Michelle. That's my Michelle.
Stop. Stop. Oh my God.
Yo, I
I'm
say, yo,
trying.
I say, yo, my man was knee deep in that quartz, as Plash was saying. He was in some quartz. Sweet pussy.
I'm trying not to laugh at the man. I really am, but bruh.
He literally reminded me I needed to get some pussy too. That was a reminder for every man. Hey yo, stop what you're doing. Go get some pussy. It was like in the middle of the motherfucking day too. Did you notice that? It was
Yeah.
literally in the fucking middle of the day.
That
Get
means
some
niggas had to
black
be
pussy, nigga.
somewhere. That's how you know that was a genuine mistake. That
Bro,
means
I
niggas
got
had to be
time.
somewhere and it was a quickie.
Bro, I got time. You got time. Our schedules just so happen to align. Shit. You
That's
want some
low key a
pussy?
bar.
Yeah.
That's low key a bar. Oh shit.
Hey, Shannon, you want some pussy? Yeah. There ain't no problem. There ain't no problem.
Oh shit. That's fucking hilarious.
It definitely wasn't a problem. I tell you that.
And then shit,
Um,
nigga. Gave gave him the Shannon sharp, nigga.
oh shit.
Uh, okay. Oh shit. Right here. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Yeah, like, bro, leave my boy alone. He got, he's
I
probably
might need
doing
to.
it with her as we speak. You know what I'm saying? So shout
I
out to
might
them
need to
for that.
find me a bottle of this liquor he got that he been promoting. I might need to hunt for that and see what that do.
Oh, the rose
But
section. All right. Remember that? I don't know. You remember this episode where fucking Mr. Burns, he was talking about like he was going to lay the pipe, and he had this like concoction that he could like do stuff, and then Homer took it. And
Oh
like
my god.
that shit had I don't know what the fuck the shit did to him, but had Marge all up in the shit where like the kids heard it and Ned Flanders heard it. I got you don't remember
And
that? I gotta show you that episode. That shit was hilarious. Cause like Homer took this shit and like him and Marge ran up the stairs. He was like, I hope the kids ain't hear us. And then next thing you know, they had the kids just like awake and traumatized. And then you heard Ned like, oh dear Lord. Uh,
shit.
I need to hear Dr. Umar's reaction to the whole thing.
oh my God, yo, yes. Yo,
Did
before
you
we
did you not watch
oh,
the one thing he shared with them girls and the drinking they was doing and shit?
yes.
Yeah, 'cause that was Umar.
He was like, yo, he got caught with a snow bunny. I'm telling you,
I
I'm
mean,
telling
do
you
we
right now.
know whether or not she was white?
I don't think we still know who she is.
Right.
There was because the picture that I posted earlier, that was like who people thought it was, but it wasn't her.
Because Michelle is a common ass name, so
Hey man, we don't need to know who she is to be completely fucking honest with you. It's none of our business. I don't care. I don't know why niggas are actually looking up for her. I don't think that shit matters.
Because everybody's trying to be a detective.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's trying to be a detective, but they're only doing it for nefarious reasons because it's a double standard, right? Like Shannon Sharp right now, like niggas is laughing it off, but as soon as people find out who the fuck it was doing it, then all of a sudden, it's different energy when it come to her.
she's
What
gonna
was
be
he
a
doing with
whore and
Shannon
all this
Sharp?
other
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, yo, you was busting it open for Shannon Sharp. Like, nah, bro.
For
Leave
all,
her alone.
man, hey, for all we know, that's his actual girlfriend and shit, and he's
I
just
don't, bro.
not
I'm
been
not even
trying to,
assuming nothing.
you know.
I mean, yeah, but like at the same time, I'm still
I'm
not.
just, I'm just throwing up a hypothetical. I mean, you're absolutely right. It's nobody's business, but you know, Shannon Sharp and whoever he decided to share that moment with. Like I said, I still stand on my belief that it was an honest motherfucking mistake, and also on my stand that he has nothing to be motherfucking embarrassed about. Hey, listen, no disrespect to nobody, but man, them noises that one was making, you can't fake that. He was doing something niggas wish they could do.
Bro,
That's what
I
that
and
hear
I'm
is.
you.
and I'm gonna leave it alone from there.
Yeah.
That's all the fuck
But
I got
all
to
I'm
say
saying
about
is,
that.
I hear you, Shannon Sharp. I'm gonna go get mines too. Damn
Yo.
it.
And just shout out to Umar being the funniest nigga without trying to be funny.
The most unintentionally funniest man on earth.
I don't know.
And
It's between him and Boosie. I don't know who's just unintentionally funny.
He gonna fall in love with a girl one day, but his dick be gone.
Don't cut that button, nigga.
Oh my god, that video fucking
Man,
had
come
me
on, man. Don't cut that
crying.
button.
That video had me fucking crying laughing, yo. But his dick be gone. That's the one that got me. That's the
oh
one that
man,
fucking got me.
Oh shit! Yeah. I'm
Bro,
gonna
cut that
definitely.
boy dick off, dog. You going too fucking far, dog.
Yeah. That's what we need. We need to put a list of like have a top 10 of funniest, unconventionally funny people, and I know I know Boozy might be your number one, but I think Rick Ross might be up there. Rick Ross just be saying and doing random shit.
let's see, niggas who's funny without trying to be funny. I don't know. There's a few that come to mind for me. I don't know.
Meek Mill is one of them too, but I just think he's just. Oh yeah. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
That was our final words.
Stay healthy. That's all I got to say.
All right. Wrap it up, folks. Safe sex is great sex. Um, put that dick in. We'll put that dick. Uh, okay. How do y'all feel about Kendrick Lamar hosting the Super Bowl in New Orleans and not Lil Wayne?
Bruh, I'm not nigga. That's not a top. I'm sorry. This ain't no motherfucking topic. And I'm not
Like,
saying that to like diss you or nothing. It's just the way people are talking about it is stupid.
oh no.
It's not that big of a deal.
It really isn't that big of a motherfucking deal. They always pick some random motherfucker for the fucking Super Bowl. One year it's Rihanna, one year it's motherfucking Shakira, one year it's Beyonce, and one year it's Kendrick Lamar, one year it's Coldplay, one year it's
But
Justin
don't.
Timberlake.
I
Like
was
they,
about to say, don't get me
shit.
started on like the different like collaboration performances they did.
That's what I'm saying. One, they was the weekend one year. Like they pick niggas, they pick people. Hey, Kendrick Lamar, you want to do the Super Bowl? Sure. That's it.
I don't even think Lil Wayne himself even took it all that serious.
Nah, he was one.
No,
He
he
said
wanted to.
something. Yeah,
He
he
definitely
wanted
wanted
to.
to get on the Super Bowl. He
Yeah,
was hurt,
he wanted to.
and like Nicki Minaj just kind of like went at Jay-Z. So yeah.
See,
Poor Jay-Z. Jay-Z don't be doing nothing. Jay-Z be trying to like grow his dreadlocks out and then just have Basquiat paintings. And everybody's just like this either a story about him or there's something about something Jay-Z did. like that. Oh, shit. But I guess we can put that on the do you care, and obviously father doesn't care. So with that being said, we are going to get into our final topic. And I kind of wish Crystal was here because Crystal sent me this link, and I wanted to show to y'all, and I wanted to get y'all opinion on this. So let me just.
Alrighty.
So I come to the panel. Who was in the right and who was in the wrong?
That
In y'all
has to be
opinion?
a fucking skit. You are not gonna sit here
I
and
was
tell me
about to say
that is a
this is
motherfucking skit.
this is so staged.
That is a motherfucker. I know it's fucking skit when I see one. Her bonnet
That
wasn't even shaped the right way. That's a motherfucking skit.
is
Fuck out of here. Get your seafood, boy. Ain't no motherfucking right human being in her right motherfucking mind gonna turn down some motherfucking groceries, especially a mother. You telling me a mother is fucking neglecting groceries for a seafood boil? You got me fucked up.
niggas trying to get you to believe anything, man.
Yeah, but anyway, just to answer the question, he's definitely in the right. I don't know. It's a pretty black and white video. He got groceries. She's like, I wanted a seafood boil. I mean, shit.
Bitch,
I mean,
seafood boil these nuts.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, he could have just taken her to the seafood boil. You know what I'm saying? He could have just done that, but I don't know. He got her groceries instead. You know, I guess she kind of sort of had a right to be upset, but to just straight up, fucking not acknowledge the fact that he got groceries, he reacted the way he did. So, hey, but then again, I don't know. That shit very sus. That's a skit.
What about you, Dion?
I agree.
Okay. It might be a skit, but I will say this because this is reminding me of a situation that I kind of went through with my ex, right? Not really much dealing with groceries, but more or less like um, I was in the Navy. This is when I was in the Navy, and like I wanted to go eat in the galley. I think they had like pasta and wings or some shit like that, and I wanted to eat that, and I was waiting on my girl to like to go with her and eat with her together, right? Now she for some reason wanted to make me food, and I told her you don't have to do that. I just want to eat what's in the galley and all that other stuff. And then she goes, "No, I insist." And then like I kept telling her, "No, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it." And she kept doing it. And then she made the food. She gave it to me. Now I ate the food, and now I'm doing this like before, during, and after, right? And I told her you didn't have to do all this. We could have just ate at the galley and all that stuff. She gets mad at me and says that she says I'm ungrateful that I didn't want the food, and it said it's not that I didn't want the food, but I didn't. I'd rather us just go eat at the galley, which is free. It's like not like we're paying for it, and not and she felt the type of way, and I told her it was like I told you not to make it. I said it before, during, and after. Now I ate the food. Don't get me wrong. I ate the food, and the food was good. But it was just like the fact that I got I got mad because it seems like okay, you're not listening to me, and you're being hard headed. Now, what if I end up not liking the food, and then you're gonna feel some type of way? But and then she was like, someone else came in. She was just like, if someone makes you food, and like she was talking about, and like, would you be happy if that person would make you food? And it was just like, and he gave a valid answer, but I was like, But if I told you I wasn't set on that, if someone tells you I'm not set on that, I'd rather us go eat there. It was just, and yet she just trying to make you food anyway. Don't you think she's just like ignoring everything you was, saying? Because that's this what this situation reminded me of. It's just like at one point, yeah, you gave me a month's worth of groceries. I appreciate that, but that's not what I asked for. It's like I asked for a seafood boil. It's like now you're doing too much, and then like now you're gonna feel. Now if I didn't, if like even though I appreciate it, but if I didn't, you're gonna feel some type of way. But that's your fault because because even though I told you to stop, you kept doing it. So now you're doing it for your own ego, and that's why I felt like where the guy went wrong. It was just like he was doing it for his own ego. Yeah, it's like yes, you could appreciate it, and like you didn't have to do that, but that's not what I asked. I don't know, which I think.
You actually make a valid point.
I mean, I mentioned that earlier. He technically didn't listen to what she said.
Basically, so so it kind of like got me in mind. Okay, what is doing to is like because this is what I tell people because usually other men will say like, and there was a bunch of people in the comments. It was just like, oh, that woman was ungrateful. Like she should have just took the food, and I'm like, what if that's not what you want? It's just like I don't think it's being ungrateful. Sometimes some people just do too much. If I ask you to go get me a hammer and you give me a whole repairman, it's like why the fuck is that's not what I asked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I was like, you should have just taken her to the seafood boil, bro. I don't know why niggas be doing that, just be deliberately not listening, and then they be catching attitudes when the girl yell at them for not listening. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like if it's groceries, it's like that's the kind of reaction that I would expect. Like, thank you, but I didn't ask for this. Like, but again, like he only filmed it because you know what I'm saying. People get a kick out of embarrassing and humiliating other people. People have kind of like a humiliation kink out here, where they pull out their stupid little foo ass camera phone and press the stupid ass record button and put it in their crusty ass face and press.
Oh, I'm sure for certain folk, the fun is embarrassing themselves.
Like, bruh, like this shit is fucking annoying. Like, we had to get on one chick on Twitter because she had posted a screenshot of her motherfucking messages. The nigga was asking the fuck, and then she literally said her next sentence to reply to that was, "Can you give me money?" And she posted it. Yeah, and
Sound
so she
like a whole
posted it
prostitute.
exactly. And then she was in the comments talking about, I don't get how this makes me a prostitute. I'm trying to see where this makes me a prostitute. And we had to fucking, I'm like,
Does she
you are
not
not
know
going to sit
what the
there and play dumb.
definition of, bruh?
You're not going to sit there and play dumb. Now, I'm not saying that she's a prostitute, but that is very prostitute like behavior just due to
But
the
she
fact
ain't
that
fucking with
if,
no broke nigga.
yeah.
They ain't saying she ain't no nigga. They
And
ain't
then
fucking with no broke nigga.
You're not a
and,
whore, but you're wearing a whore's uniform.
but it's funny because the nigga's reply to that was, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I really want to have like a motherfucking discussion about like brokenness and how it's stigmatized and shit like that. Because I do think a lot of the mentality behind it is fucking stupid and bullshit. Because at some point, everybody's been broke in their life. You know
Shit,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
broke right now.
Bro, and I don't think it's nothing to stigmatize about. Like, I'm not gonna fucking make fun of you for being broke. Shit, there's
Vast
plenty of niggas that
majority of
ain't.
America is motherfucking broke.
Yeah, like America in itself is broke. You feeling what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck. I hate when people be doing that shit. It's like I know a lot of y'all
The
niggas.
worst part is America is broke, owe money, and motherfuckers don't even know who America owe money to. How you
Honestly,
broke? You don't know who the fuck you owe your money to.
honestly,
China.
Dion. No, I mean it's more than China, but like honestly, Dion, just to address what you said, I kind of don't think it matters at that point because the working class of America is the one that's being suffering because of it. You know what I'm
Who you
saying?
telling?
Like, if you have a job in America, you are literally being exploited. You are literally being exploited for your motherfucking labor. It don't even matter. Like, imagine you're making 120K right now. Whole time you really could be making at least 150. I feel like everybody in America is horrendously underpaid. In my personal opinion, I feel like everybody is underpaid.
It's deeper than that. Not only is most of America underpaid, there's so little effort put into educating people about money.
Oh yeah, keep us stupid. They don't keep us stupid. I feel they definitely want to keep us stupid, and then keep us working, and then keep us stupidly working.
Yeah, I don't want you to learn about money. The fuck, this mine, not for you.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I don't mind telling women I'm broke. I've always said, yeah, I'm broke. But it's just like I just like that the women like using it as a shame tactic. Oh, you broke? Just say that then. All right, bitch, I'm broke. Now what? You obviously broke too because you don't want to fucking ask her for it.
Right.
Like at this point, like I like for real, I'm at a point in my life I don't even give a fuck how much money you got, bro. Because it's not about how much money you have; it's how you manage that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know how to manage your money, who the fuck cares how much you have of it? You're gonna be another just undesirable that got a whole bunch of money and people can take advantage of you because you don't have any discretion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the whole broke shit. I'm like, bruh, you know. And I'm pretty sure those groceries that he bought was expensive too, because cost of living has gone up. So I'm really confused as to why he kind of just didn't take her to the seafood boil. But then again, I already know it's a skit. So
I'm not gonna lie to you. They look like at least $200 worth of fucking food.
that's what I'm saying. That's like he paid money for those motherfucking groceries, you know. And it doesn't make sense to me how we have fucking minimum wage jobs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why do you live in a society where you get paid and it's not enough to cover your bills? Why is that? What is even the point of working that? There's no point of working that job. To be completely honest with you,
And then you wonder why so many folk resort to crime.
that's what I'm saying. That's why me and Ray say it all the time. We should have just fucking sold crack.
I keep telling people every day. I just have more and more drug dealers, man. I get it now.
I get it. I absolutely understand. Also, shout out to what's that show? BMF on Stars, because it's the first like 4 or 5 episodes of the show was like really really insightful, but because it talks about how they in Detroit, and they in Detroit in like the early '80s. You feel what I'm saying? So um that's when like a lot of the industrial and manufacturing jobs was like being taken away from the city. So their mom, like she works at Wendy's. You feel what I'm saying? And then the dad, I think he was like in between jobs or some shit. Or he
Live streaming is on.
All right, go ahead, Father.
All right. So as I was saying, so like yeah, his dad was in between jobs and shit, and it was so interesting to me because it's like they have 3 children all up in the household, and these children are watching their parents work their motherfucking asses off, and it's still not enough to take care of their family. So they start selling drugs. You feel what I'm saying? And bro, it's like the very first lick they get is enough to like feed the entire family for like a year. You feeling what I'm saying? So, but because the parents were so super religious, you know what I'm saying? They were like super, super motherfucking religious. So they didn't want no drug money in their house. But it's like at the same time, we watching you bust your ass and work hard, and you're just being taken advantage of. You're not getting paid enough, and the shit is hard. You know, like that's the
It's
type of shit
one.
that I think about.
See, it's one thing to have morals, but it's another thing when those morals get manipulated and taken advantage of, and that's prime example of that.
Prime.
And dope man slapping them Cadillac dogs. Any last words? Any last words before we move on to our final thoughts?
Buy the seafood boil next time, nigga.
Buy the seafood. Hey man, buy the seafood boil. If I tell you I want seafood boil, just give me seafood boil.
Damn. Now you subject the whole internet to you trying to talk shit to a woman because you didn't listen.
Goofy shit.
Goofy ass shit. Bro, I'm getting tired of these niggas, bro. And then you got a whole bunch of incels in the motherfucking comments going like, I hate this. I hate ungrateful bitches like her. And I'm like, bro, you can't even fucking masturbate for it. Shut the
All right, now we get into our final thoughts, and we're gonna start with Dion.
I just want to say, you bros that be making these videos fake crying about your life problems and your dating life, y'all motherfucking stop it. It's annoying. That's it.
Y'all heard the man. Stop making them damn videos. Father is on you.
bro. What are even my final thoughts? Oh, uh, black wrestling fans, we eating right now.
Mm.
We fucking eating right now. There's so many fucking beautiful women, beautiful black women that are wrestlers right now. I'm happy. I'm content.
I think Shawn Michaels got a thing with the sisters.
Yeah. And only to find out it's not just motherfucking WWE. AEW, ROH, TNA. He's full of beautiful ass sisters.
Hmm.
Good Lord.
And they ain't just pretty faces. These girls can go. Did you see the clinic Bianca Belair pulled off with Io Sky?
that was legitimately match of the year contender.
Whew.
Shout out to Bianca Belair
And Io Sky.
and Io Sky.
Them girls was getting it.
Like, I don't know if you remember, but Io Sky, Asuka, and Kairi Sane were a group in Japan along with Io Sky's sister. But then
Hmm.
Io Sky's sister retired because of an injury.
Hmm.
So then it was them three. So, like them being in
But
damage control, I love that because it's a literal reunion.
because they each got signed to WWE at some point. Sadly, shortly after Io's sister took that injury, right?
Well, Asuka was the first to be in WWE. Then it was
Yeah,
Kyrie. Then it
yeah.
was
Like it started with Oscar, then Kyrie, then Io.
I feel like it was no. What about the? She's still in NXT. What's her name? Nico
who?
Satomura.
Oh, no, I mean she's different. She's not part of the group, but she is a because she. I mean she's an OG. She's been there since the WCW days.
Yeah, I was about to say she's like that's an OG right there, but
Yeah, that's an OG. But I was just referring to the group in itself.
okay. You know,
But
by the way, since we're on the wrestling topic, I'm still not ready for the breakup. of New
Listen,
Day.
Ray. Listen. This actually might do them some good. And the only reason why I'm saying that is two reasons. Number one, none of them have been healed. I mean, they've been healed, but
None of them even heal as an individual.
yeah, like none of them have been healed as an individual. And also, it would be the perfect time for Xavier Woods to turn heel, not only to put himself in the title picture, but also to make to allow Kofi to give him his flowers in a way. You feel it? Like, look at the. I don't know if you've been watching NXT lately, but look at the Wesley and the motherfucking Carter situation.
With the Rascals.
Yeah, with the Rascals,
Hmm.
nigga, they put on a motherfucking banger at that pay per view.
I
You
agree.
feel what I'm saying?
Agree.
See, I watched that, and all I could think, and this is not a diss in any way. I'm seeing that, and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn is replaying in my head as I'm watching them.
Like, who better to bring out the best of you and say that you can fucking go than your best friend?
Hmm.
You feeling what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah,
All I
like
again, I'm watching that, and literally all I could think of is all the different times Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were at each other's throats.
and they brought out the best in each other.
Ever did it?
Like, could you imagine? Like, we know Kofi Mania and shit like that, but could you fucking imagine how invested niggas would be if New Day broke up?
Nigga, I would love to see Xavier Woods of all people push forward and possibly get a title reign as a heel.
Which is very possible.
I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not disagreeing with none of y'all. And if anything, I'm 100% for what you're saying. The kid in me is like, no. like that. Y'all see the meme. It's still real to me, damn it.
Yeah.
That side of the wrestling fan is just like, I'm not ready.
But sometimes it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I just want you to know I won't be ready. I just give y'all a heads up. I will not be ready for it. The
This,
fact that
this
the
ain't
fact
gonna do. This ain't gonna do nothing but boost both their styles.
yeah, but the fact that look, I'm not disagreeing with none of y'all. That's the thing. Like the fact that I saw them last week and Xavier Woods yelled at Kofi, I was like, why are you yelling? It was like, why are you yelling?
It's
No,
not that deep,
that's
man.
your friend. That is your
It's
friend.
not that deep.
Then again, Dion, I kind of disagree because it is that deep.
I mean,
It is that deep.
You don't understand. Like 10 years, you don't really see like tag teams stay together for that long if I bring it up. And
Yeah.
I've always hate breaking up good tag teams. I know that eventually they'll come back together. It's like
I know you're gonna shit yourself when they inevitably reunite the Usos. Then
Bro, the Usos don't need no reunion. That's not gonna be a reunion.
I mean, mm,
Bro, even if they separate, they can't separate. They're twins.
you're right. I guess.
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? That bullshit talking about Jimmy Uso versus Jay Uso. I'm like, these two are motherfucking twins from a wrestling dynasty. As soon as that fucking matchup is over, them niggas is gonna go eat Taco Bell together. Don't fucking play with me.
But is that your also shout out to Nietzsche? And I said this before, but shout out to Nietzsche because she's been putting on hardcore Mick Foley. She's literally been like the hardcore persona in that women's division, where anytime they're putting her into a random match, it's Michin and someone else, like the dumpster match she had with Chelsea Green. And I said this before. I hope it gives her like a title push or some shit like that, because Michin been putting in work.
Nah, yeah, she's always been
But,
putting in work ever since the TNA days. So shout out to her.
ever, yeah, she's always been consistent.
Love me
But
cheap.
is that your final thought, Dion? Was that your final thought?
That was
Yeah.
my final thought, you mean?
Oh, that was your final thought.
Yeah, that was my final thought.
Oh shit. It, there's only what was it? Damn, because
What are you playing?
He's playing Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh shit! I haven't seen this in the game in so long. I forgot.
That's what I said.
That first. Dear
That's it.
God.
Well, first
That's
off, shout
an
out to
old
this.
school game.
Yeah, first off, shout out to this game. This is probably the one of the most fucked up games I've ever played.
It is. It is a very fucked up game.
This is this is one of the most fucked up games. If you ever understood the story and like, and especially how it ended, I was like, yo, the story's fucked up. Like, also, shit. I hope Concord failing. Here's what it is. I pick it up. I hope Concord failing is a step in the right direction of us getting better games instead of just following the money. Because I would like us to like just get back to a time where like people could be creative with their games and then like they're making it just because there's a passion, not because they're following the money. So, because like I said, games like this, it's just to be enjoyed, especially Sony like with their Concord game. I think it's too little, too late. But with that being said, I guess that's my final thoughts. I had something else in mind too, but oh yeah, if you ever did that Chase Bank money glitch, you're an idiot. That was the other one.
Oh, I said y'all that. Oh shit. Oh shit. I forgot all about that for a moment. What the fuck?
Bro, I wouldn't if you would have told me that shit, I'd have said I don't trust it. And then plus it's like you do realize the government going to get their money back. And not only will they give you their money back, they will bankrupt you just to get their money back. They do not give a fuck. Give me my money. Shoot. With that being said, I'd like to thank the panel for jumping on the podcast once again. I'd like to thank all y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. This is, you know what? Let me just say podcast. And we signing out. Peace.
Deuces.